My very first YouTube video was posted on November 6th, 2022, and it took me about a year to get monetized. Actually, almost to the day. I got monetized on November 9th, 2023. So it took me almost an entire year to meet the requirements of monetization, which are 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to start getting paid for the ads that are on my videos. Now, ads have been on my videos for months now, but I wasn't necessarily getting any ad revenue for them. So nothing is going to change for you as a viewer of the channel, but I'm now getting a little bit of ad revenue each month for my videos. It's funny because my very first video actually is still the most popular video on my channel with about 21,000 views. And, this whole year people have been watching it, there have been ads on it, but I haven't gotten any ad revenue from that video. But firstly, my objective on YouTube is not to make ad revenue. It's a nice extra income stream, but I am here to share free value for all of you who watch the channel and also to promote my programs, my coaching, and my courses that I have, as well as my new membership, which over 300 of you enrolled in over Black Friday weekend. So I didn't go into this thinking, oh, I'm going to make a ton of money from YouTube. It was more of a way for me to have longer form content, to show my knowledge on these different marketing topics, to grow my audience. And along the way, I would love to build up some more revenue from this platform, potentially introduce some brand partnerships for marketing programs that I think are very aligned with my audience because that's really important to me, but definitely not something that I went in hoping to make a ton of money from. So if you're in my audience and you're curious about whether or not you should start YouTube, it is definitely a long game. There used to not be these requirements to get monetized. So if you started YouTube a long time ago, you could get into the program right off the bat. But they did introduce these rules a couple years ago so that you had to really be consistent and build up an audience before you could start getting ad revenue. So the first step was once I started posting on YouTube, it would show me how many watch hours I was getting and how many subscribers I was getting. I hit 1,000 pretty quickly, but it actually took me a long time to get those 4,000 watch hours because I've been posting once a week for the most part, and my videos haven't been super long. So it did take some time to get that many watch hours, and it has to be within 12 months. But along the way, they actually introduced a second tier of monetization where you needed less watch hours to get. It was 500 subscribers and I think around 3,000 or 2,500 watch hours to get that first level of monetization, which was not ads on your videos, but was other ways that you could monetize, such as doing memberships and things like that, which I have not done or used on YouTube. But I went ahead and applied for it anyway when I met those requirements, and it took me about a day to get approved. So it was very, very fast. And then as soon as I hit the 4,000 watch hours, I was notified. I applied really quick. Since I already had an AdSense account from the initial monetization rules that I had met, it was very quick to get approved, I think like within a couple of hours. And I started making money that very same day. Now, when I say I started making money, let's take a look at my analytics for my revenue. November 9th was the first day that I got approved, and I made 13 cents that day. It was toward the end of the day. It wasn't a full day, but the days have not been that much different since then. So it's been about 30 days since I was monetized. And the total that I have made from being monetized on YouTube for 1 month is, drumroll please, $45.77. So I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about it at all, but definitely not like breaking the bank over here. Which is fine. Of course, it will grow as my channel grows. And as I post more videos, it kind of starts to compound on itself as there's more videos for people to watch over time. But it is lower than I expected. I've watched other videos like this, and theirs has been higher for most of the videos that I've seen. So it's given me things to think about and potentially work on, potentially posting more often, even though I'm good with one video a week. I would love to have time to do more, but I just don't at the moment. If someone is using YouTube as their source of income and their primary social media platform, then posting more often makes sense. But at the moment, I also have expenses. So I pay a video editor every month to do these videos, make them look much better than I could do it on my own. And so not necessarily making money from this right now, but I can check my Google Analytics and see that I do have a lot of people coming over from YouTube to my website joining my email list, as well as making purchases of my courses. And so that's my primary source of revenue from YouTube versus this $45 in ad revenue. But of course, it is going to grow over time. I decided it'd be fun to kind of show you what the process looks like, how long it takes to get approved, and what to expect, because like I said, I was expecting higher from other videos. So I hope that this might help set expectations that yours might not be hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars in your first month either if you do use YouTube. So taking a look at some of my top videos, my top video, unsurprisingly, is still the very first video that I posted. It was a video on how I sell books on TikTok, and that made me $12.17. It's at 21,000 views now. So if I had been, paid for all of those views this whole year, of course that would be higher, but I wasn't monetized at that time. So the next video is same. I made an updated version of how I sell books on TikTok, which is performing well, and that would make me $8.43. The next one is also a TikTok video. So of course, this is great data for me that you all are interested in TikTok and watching that the most often. I've had a lot of success on TikTok, so I have the expertise on it, and it's good to know that I can continue making content on that platform and share it with you here. So quick TikTok fixes for authors has made me $3.61. And then broadcast channels, which is just a tutorial on how to use that new feature, was a more broad video, and that one's been $3.13. So you can see over the course of a month that none of them have made a ton of money, but I think it's really interesting to just look at this data, and it's another place for me to kind of optimize and figure out what works best and try to increase those numbers over time. But again, I think that it's so important to have multiple streams of revenue and not just rely on one source. So if I'm only using YouTube to make ad revenue and not really having anything else to promote, I could potentially be kind of losing money that I could make otherwise. So if you are looking to use YouTube, definitely promote your own stuff. If you're an author and you want to use it to promote your books, make sure you're doing that. And of course, you can also be an affiliate for other books and other programs. Amazon, of course, has an affiliate program. So a lot of YouTubers will not only make ad revenue, but also affiliate income from promoting other people's products or books or, listings on Amazon and things like that. So I think that that's important to remember, and I wanted to share it with you because I thought it was cool to see and might interest anyone that is looking to get into YouTube. So that is my first month. We'll see how it continues to go throughout the following months. But I also just wanted to reflect on this past year because I've posted a video every single week, and it has been now over a year that I've been posting videos. I have around 2.65K subscribers, which is wonderful. I really appreciate you following along on my videos every single week. I'm not going anywhere. I really love this platform and getting to connect with so many of you. So thank you so much if you have followed along, whether you've been watching from my first video or you just found me with this one. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a great week ahead, and thanks for watching. Bye.